Dome, home to the Orange in Syracuse University. As we'll see a team from the American, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Syracuse Orange. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Tar Heels will put total leather and we'll get started. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Orange offense will take the field, and they have the first possession of this game. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it, it's another thing to stop it. And I'm just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. You're like, sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure. And because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got 2 guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes. And so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's think a little bit about Syracuse. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ended today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top 5, so you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity up, playing with a sense of urgency. For the second half of the season, David, I think that's a massive key for this team.
Man, it's so hard with young kids, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, to get them to continue to focus on the game in and game out, not the rankings, not down the road. That'll be the challenge down the stretch.
Dropping back, it's Collins. Release to the back. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Bringing the heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Orange will have to punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best player.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play.
He's got it down the left. Off and running. The 20. And he'll take it to the... He got loose. Touchdown, UNC!
North Carolina.
This is a special talent playing the tight end position because he's not a guy that's just going to catch flat routes and block. He's a guy you can line up all over the field. He can stretch the field vertically, shows off his speed. He has very rare athleticism for a guy at his position, and he showed it there on that long touchdown catch.
He'll bring it out. It's Nixon. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. To the air, it's Collins. Quick completion on the out. Real power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24. Syracuse right back at it. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Gill. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you got to put the ball out in front of your target. And when you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up a first down like they did right there.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time. And you saw all of it on that in route.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He'll try to do it himself. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. They'll leave it with him. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Fires to the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this offense.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Syracuse trying to convert on 3rd down coming out of the break. Wide receiver comes in motion. Lost to throw again. Snagged in the middle. It's Witherspoon. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. He'll run for it. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here.
And the sack all the way back to the 5.
There's an example of a dude getting beat one-on-one with his quarterback getting closer and closer to his end zone, man. That's scary.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep.
He's never a doubt. He had a 2-yard push in there. Like, he knew exactly where he was on the field, trying to throw the ball down the field, create some space, right, to make it easier for your play caller. Quarterback gets sacked, but thank goodness it wasn't a safety.
Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards. And how about the O? Back to pass, it's Collins. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Quarterback may change this route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab. It's Willis. There he goes. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Syracuse doing business in the red zone. Looking to throw on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Ship. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Rushes on him. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The Tar Heels need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Lopez to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Tar Heels line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that, my friends, is getting the perfect bounce, the perfect punt, and the perfect roll. They'll have them locked down inside their own 5. Takes the handoff. It's Willis. Keeping it on the ground, trying to create a little space, and he was stopped in his tracks at the 3. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Tar Heels can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll give it to the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Tar Heels come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Lopez wants to fire. He's going to take off. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Court. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Quarterback moving, trying to make magic with his feet. And he gets down on the slide, and that's not the only thing down. There's a penalty marker on the field. You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. To the air on first down. Quick completion on the out route. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in the rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Offense changing the play. Looking to throw, it's Collins. Slings it. Catch in the middle, it's Nixon. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield on first down. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Now the play fake. Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this first half. Syracuse has it teed up, ready to kick off and start this second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Quick toss to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. A 3-yard pickup gets it out to the 28. It's 2nd and 7. From the gun, running back on the move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. That's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Tar Heels decide to punt it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Back to pass, it's Collins. Pulls it in, it's Gill. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Nixon. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll take the deep shot. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Quarterback making adjustments. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Spits it out to the back. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Tar Heels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Lopez to pass. Fires to the right. A strike downfield. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
On 3rd down, going up top. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Looking left. Complete downfield. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Syracuse right back at it. There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just come out as the favorite, and you're a little bit flat, and you expect to win. And sometimes that leads to slow starts, but I think if they can get that passion, that adrenaline, they get a little fired up right here, I think they'll take care of business.
And they just got to make a play. They just got to get something positive to happen here, sort of wake them up, and then put another play back-to-back, and all of a sudden, they get that momentum going. We know they've got the dudes. They've got the studs on both sides of the ball to win this football game. It just needs to start with one spark.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The play action fake. Under fire. And it's knocked away, incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the third quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking downfield, it's Collins. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Orange. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Give to the running back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And you can tell, all eyes on this dude. Like, this defense is dialed in. They're going to try to continue to stop the run. You can tell, Palmer, it's the main focus of this defense.
Yeah, when we know with this offense, too, they go how this guy goes, and they've just never been able to really get him into a rhythm in this game, and you have to give the credit to the defense. They've been more physical at the point of attack. They've had a good game plan, and the offense just has not been able to counterpunch.
The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, you got to give this offense a ton of credit because normally they've got the lead because of this running back. Today, it's actually despite him. They really haven't gotten the production out of him that they expect week in, week out. You got to give the defense credit for that. But other guys on offense have been able to step up enough to make the plays necessary to give them the lead. Yeah, there's a lot of pressure right now on this down if you're on offense because your last 2 plays have gone nowhere. You know the defense just needs to get the football back to give their team an opportunity to go win the game. So you're probably going to have to throw to get this first down. A lot of pressure here on the quarterback there.
Yeah, and how I throw, I think, is important. This is a time where I love moving my quarterback outside the pocket, making it an easy throw, or let him run the football. And if he doesn't get it, the clock still ticks. It's still my friend.
The Tar Heels are marching down the field. The give and tick, 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 tick. Picks up the first down, still moving. They believe in this running game, and they take it all the way down to the 25 before he goes out of bounds. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Right back to the well. This time, there is no running room to be found, and this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row. Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one. It's 2nd and 14. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again.
And the Tar Heels need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Throws toward the end zone. And he reels it in for a touchdown, and that just might seal it.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
17, Syracuse.
He makes the fair catch deep in his own end, and I get the criticism, but man, he probably wanted to at least save a few yards of field position. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Collins. Extending the play. Wide open, he makes the catch. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Got the quick pass. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to fire on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Cook. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. They just keep firing. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Back to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Hatcher. And out of bounds right at the 12-yard line. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Wants to throw on first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
Coming out with it, it's Taylor. And they'll bring it down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Rides the back on the option, the give. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Defense looks like they're coming. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Turning it on. Bulldozes his way through. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. The Tar Heels come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. On the run, it's Goss. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock. Corners showing press, they want to be physical here. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got enough for the first. He's loose. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.